All right, let's send it into the studio now with Ron and some special guests this morning.
Feel the force. That's not the Darth Vader you're hearing. Have you ever wondered what's the difference between our city and federal firefighters? Joining us this morning to talk about that and much more, the Federal Fire Department's District Chief, Warren Ferguson, to tell us a little bit more about that, Chief. But first of all, and we have Training Chief Chris Raposo here as well, but what is the difference between the city and federal firefighters?
I get that question a lot, and really our motto is protecting those that defend America. And what we do is we provide fire and emergency services to our military community. So our jurisdiction is more on the military basis. And we have fire stations at every major military installation on Oahu. And as a matter of fact, we're the only fire department in the nation, the federal fire department, that does that, that takes care of the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines.
Okay. And who do you have with us, and what is he wearing?
This is Training Chief Chris Raposo, and he's wearing our personal protective equipment that's issued to all our firefighters. And really, when you look at it, he's got the coat, the pants, the boots, the gloves, and a no-mix hood to protect his ears. And really, our objective is to make sure that he has no exposed skin so they can go in a fire and protect him, you know, to go in and rescue people and put the fire out. So he's got everything on to do that.
How much does that weigh?
Well, it's about 60 pounds 60 for everything, with the air pack and everything on there.
You know, one of the questions I asked was how much air oxygen do you have on an individual at a time, and does that vary per individual and also incident?
Right. It's rated at 45 minutes, the bottle itself, but of course as you work harder, you're going to breathe harder and you're going to breathe it down quicker. So some firefighters might breathe a 45-minute bottle in 20 minutes if you're working really hard.
You know, equipment is so important. It saves lives, but it also saves the lives of our firefighters. Something else that you have here, tell us about what do you have here?
Well, this is a thermal imaging camera, and this is something we issue to every fire apparatus. And what this does is, you know, when you go into a smoke-filled environment, you can't see your hand in front of your face. And what this does, it uses thermal gradients to be able to see into a smoke-filled environment that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise.
So we're zooming in here. He's seeing the heat of us?
Right, and you have an image similar to that when you go through the check-in at the airport and you see they do that. The image looks like that, so it's not a real detailed image, but it gives you a really good image of like a downed firefighter or victim in the smoke-filled environment that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. So
this too comes equipped on the individual, on the firefighter?
Correct. We issue to every apparatus, and so the captain or the lieutenant would bring it into the fire with them.
Okay, wow. I've heard about it, and how effective is it no matter what the incident, whatever the fire raging, smoke, it can see obviously right through?
It can see right through it. It's amazing. You know, when these first came out, they were really big and heavy, and they're really, as you can see, getting much smaller and lighter, but they're very, very effective. And it's such an important tool. Like I said, even a flashlight won't be able to shine through the smoke because it'll just illuminate the smoke. This will cut right through then. You'll be able to find somebody in a smoke-filled environment quickly.
Wow. You folks respond to all kinds of emergencies, Chief.
Absolutely. You know, we do structural firefighting, we do airport firefighting also, and of course we do EMS, and we do hazmat and confined space. We do all different types of emergencies. Our firefighters are trained to all those different types of emergencies.
And we appreciate the good work that you folks do. We really, really do.
Thank
Chief,
you.
good to see you. And Chris and I go way back. Chris, good to see you. I know. Sounds like Darth Vader. Feel the force, Luke. But cool stuff. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate, again, all the work that you folks do.
Thank you.
All right, coming up next, top headlines of the morning, making news. Also coming up later in the 7 o'clock hour, Dr. Kalani Brady joins us in studio to answer your medical questions. Give us a call at 591-4205. Dr. Brady will be here in about 7:20 and again at 7:50. Also, can you continue to give you updates what's happening on Kamehameha Highway? That water main break, now one lane coming into town is open. Jai Cunningham live from the scene next.